everybody? Welcome to the first of possibly many streams for Dense Pixels E3 coverage 2021. I'm here with Carrie. I'm Brad.
Hey.
So we're about 20 minutes out from Microsoft Bethesda, which is honestly the showcase that I am most looking forward to this E3, which is really weird to say. And we're going to also talk about briefly what we think about what it has, what we've seen in E3 so far for this year. But Carrie, you had some breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news
that I wanted to talk about before we.
Thanks to Jeff in the Discord. Apparently, the Starfield E3 21 surprise has reportedly leaked early. Yeah, basically they're saying the date will be late 2022.
That's going to be just
so this is not something that we are going to be seeing anytime soon, but apparently Bethesda today will be saying that Starfield is on the way and that we'll get it next year.
All right. So some I guess that tempers the disappointment that some people might have felt during the presentation today when if that was the case.
Yeah. It's interesting. As for E3 so far, nothing's really blown me away quite yet.
It's been pretty lame so far. I mean, probably the most notable thing that we've seen, probably gameplay of Elden Ring, which Jeff.
Yeah, that was a pretty big one last thing at the what was it at our good old friend Jeff Keighley's event last week. Look, if you like the Soulsborne series, then I'm sure you will enjoy it. Those are not games. I mean, it does look cool.
But those games all feel kind of the same to me. Like.
Well, here's the thing: they do absolutely feel all the same, but like they're so good at it, and so many other people have tried to emulate that style at this point and failed. So just okay, cool. We're getting like a more true open world Soulsborne series. Right. Yeah, just.
And just a reminder, you could, if you're watching this on YouTube or listening on podcast services later, you could have been with us live. If you're not in our Discord, go to densepixels.com/fans, and you can join in there today. And like I said, any other notable E3 stuff, assuming that we're not at work, we'll be doing this as well. I think Carrie might have to go in solo.
Even if I am at work, I might have to do the Nintendo
one. I will be at my day job, not able to break away.
Yeah, I work from home, so I can get away with that sort of shit sometimes.
So can Micah. So rope Micah into
okay. We'll see what happens.
But yeah, so like Elden Ring, probably the most notable thing. Honestly, the biggest, the most exciting stuff that I've seen so far have all been indies, like the Guerrilla Collective Showcase and things of that nature have been the things that I've been most interesting so far.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Like Ubisoft had like the only game that I am remotely interested in, which is the sequel to Mario and Rabbids. So we're getting a new Mario Rabbids game.
You're the only one who might be interested in that.
Not like I wasn't super blown away by the Mario and Rabbids game, but it's it was fun. It's like goofy XCOM. Like the first Mario and Rabbids game is super fun, and I hope the sequel is just as fun.
I'm temperately excited about Rainbow Six Extraction. I mentioned in the Discord that I've been Siege curious for a while, but at this point, getting into that game feels like uber daunting just because of how long it's been around and the community that exists around it, and because of the type of game it is, it seems like you really do have to have friends. So having a game that's like that with like the tactics, but is cooperative, and it seems to be a little bit more solo friendly. Seems pretty interesting, and it's kind of cool that they're leveraging their existing like operator base, which is vast. To have characters with different
yeah, I don't know, man. E3 so far has just been sort of like
download the demo.
Yeah. So the two other games that I've been most interested in that I've seen, there's a game called Death's Door, which is like a top-down hack and slash adventure game, where you're like a crow or raven that is like farming souls to bring to the afterlife. Looks really cool. That's coming out on Xbox and Steam, I think later this year, if I'm not mistaken.
okay.
And then Phantom Abyss, which is a procedurally generated runner, where it's like almost like Indiana Jones themed, where you're running through a temple, trying to get the treasure and then escape with it at the end. But what's cool is that each temple is going to be unique, and apparently you're going to be competing in real time with other people to get the artifact as well. And it's like a one and done thing. Like once you die, like you can't do that temple anymore. But apparently only one person around the world will be able to claim the artifact from each temple that gets generated, which is an interesting concept. Pretty sure it's coming to Steam Early Access soon, so that means I won't be able to play it for at least like a year until when it comes to console. But it looks pretty intriguing, and I think that it looks
How
cool.
dare you? I played the
Would it come
first
on
alpha,
that?
and
That's it.
I was
That's
really
like
blown
literally
away
the two
by it.
games.
I feel like one thing
Tiny
that
Tina's
the Battle
Wonderlands
Royale space
looks
was
interesting as a
basically like
concept, but of
awesome
course
melee battle
they had
royale,
an entire
because, you know, it was
Gearbox
just a fun,
presentation
like, I know everyone's
and
like, oh,
didn't
battle royales,
bother
like, so tried, and
like
they're
elaborating
done and
on
done
what
and
the
done,
game
but,
is
like,
anymore,
something like
outside of
this
the
is
fact
something
that
we
it's
really
a
haven't seen
looter
before.
but more of a
Actually
traditional
gotta
like
give a huge shout out to my buddy,
RPG.
Genghis Khan, who
But it still
I
could be like
saw on
Borderlands, I would
Steam. He
assume.
was
So
playing it, and
like
I
I
was
don't
like,
know
what
if
the
it's
hell
like,
is
is
this?
it a
He said,
shooter?
download it, super
Like
fun.
how's it going to
So I
be
went
different
for
than
it,
Borderlands
and I
other
spent
than
the
the
entire
setting? Like
afternoon
that's
just
what I
cutting
want to
through
know.
people
Yeah,
nonstop. I had
I'm
a
not
blast
sure.
playing it. That's why I'm so hyped up
I've
about it.
never been a
Well,
big
we are
fan
all
of
very jealous
Borderlands.
of you, by the way. it
Um,
looks amazing. But how do
I'm
we think this is going to change the battle royale?
morbidly curious about this Avatar game that Ubisoft is working on.
All of them are, or the
I,
biggest
I
ones are
saw that
shooters,
as their
so you
one
can, like,
last
take pot
thing,
shots, or you
and I'm
can
just
shoot
like,
rifles, or you can, like,
It's a
get some
weird
cover
one
to
last
balance.
thing for them to do.
But
That
here,
being
with this game,
said,
you need to
like
pull
the
up and be
Avatar
like,
film,
you come through and
not a good
hood in,
story,
square up,
but
and
it's
you
an
gotta fight. So
interesting
all the
world
gameplay
that
we
they
saw,
created.
it gets wild because there's like
And,
spellcasting too. It reminds me of Spellbreak, which is another battle royale that focused on
like the
magic and stuff
Disney
like that. And
parks
so, you know, and
take
I was
on
also
it, because
thinking
there's
of
like a whole
we were
area at
talking
Animal
about Ultimate
Kingdom
Ninja Storm,
in
Naruto
Walt
Ultimate
Disney
Ninja
World
Storm.
in
Yes,
Florida.
Yeah, 'cause it's
That's like
super fast and
Pandora.
loose because I also play
And
For Honor, which
they've
is
been able to
very heavy
create
and
like
very
a
deliberate, but this
really
one's like, nah, just go all out. Yeah, it looks
compelling
wild.
Absolutely. And just want to draw some
world
attention to the
with
poll up right
like
now. When will Naraka
interesting
Blade's
things
the
going
demo
on.
start?
So I think
And
if
yeah,
they're
I think
just
we
sort
all
of
know.
taking
We're
this
all taking
world
notes. We're all
of
taking
the
notes. We're like,
film
This is more like a
and
Disney
hopefully
attention
putting
show.
better writers on it, this
Okay, we're
could be
definitely
kind
paying
of
attention.
interesting.
77% of the audience paid
I
attention.
have
I
never
definitely
seen
wanna talk,
Avatar.
though. I mean, there's Fortnite,
Didn't
Call of
miss
Duty,
much.
Warzone,
I
Apex, like that list
apparently,
goes
except
on
for
and
a
on
visual
and on.
festival.
Do we think
I
that
don't
Naraka can compete
understand
with those titles?
how
I think
Avatar
absolutely,
continues into
because
2021
people
to
want
be like
differentiation. There's this
this
feeling of battle
mega
royale
hype
fatigue
thing
right now
based on
because it's so much of the
backed by
same thing.
only
In this
one
game, you
movie
can
that's been
360
released so
no-scope
far.
someone
I know
with
they
a
have
brand
more
new
movies
spear
coming.
weapon, and then have this like Wuxia
Um,
anime-esque style fight up in the sky, just raining down holy
I
hell.
wonder if
It's
I
gonna be
wonder if they
awesome.
can
Like,
hear
I
this
think it's something that
right?
the space needs. You have to
I'm
keep it fresh. You can't just keep
on
adding
Discord.
on other game
Yeah.
components to
That
that
might be
core
why.
We're having
battle
some
royale
technical
mode. It needs to
difficulties
feel
letting people hear us on
fundamentally different, and
Discord
that's what
right
Naraka
now.
looks like
Yeah.
from this gameplay demo.
Oh my gosh, look,
Yeah.
it's so different.
There have
Yeah.
been several
Perhaps
examples
unmute
of
yourself.
non-shooter battle
I
royales
don't know if
that
you
have
had
Does that mean I'm
successful.
echoing?
Fall
self-muted.
Guys, there's Tetris 99.
Oh, yeah.
There was Mario 35, RIP.
Oh,
Rocket looks awesome.
Do I
Menzel
have an
Saltzman
echo?
previewed it for IGN.
I
He's
don't
our
have an
fighting
echo
expert.
from
He
you.
came away
Oh,
from
good.
He said
Okay. Well,
the
then
fighting
then we
mechanics
should
in
be
Naraka
good. Can
are
can the stream be
Oh,
heard
we'd
now?
love to
For
hear
those of you
that.
that are watching.
I
On
definitely
the
noticed the
Discord.
grapple hook, the verticality. Talk to me about the mobility mechanics.
Yeah,
Do you think people are going to adapt to that well?
So I think one of the big things for a lot of battle royale games is like, when can you disengage from a fight, right?
Let us know in the
You know,
E3
Fortnite's
chat
really good
stream.
because you have the building
if
mechanic, and
you can hear
build
us.
up gain height, try
Now.
and take your opponent who's on the low ground, right? They have to then try and do the same thing, which is why they incorporate
So we're
like,
about
different things, like
10
grapple
minutes
hooks
out
into the game.
from
Well, the grapple hook mechanic adds,
the
and I said this when we were
Microsoft
watching it. Any game that has a
Bethesda.
grapple hook, I'm in there.
I know,
You know what I mean?
yes.
I'm in there because I just love the
Okay,
the
cool.
freedom of movement
We
that
good?
it
Mac
provides.
Taz says
And
he can
when you
hear
have,
now,
like,
so
Fantastic.
great.
and-
We're in
and also
business.
it's very stylistic as well,
Yeah,
right? I know you were going
I
nuts about that.
Yeah.
Like,
I
stylistically
don't
speaking, it
entirely
looks
know
really
what
cool, you feel
to
cool, and I know
expect.
that this
I guess the
sounds like
fact
a
that
hardcore
Starfield is
shill
making
for
an
the game, but I'm
appearance
telling you right now,
leaked. I
if
guess
you
we'll
are
see
a
some
competitive player, if
Starfield
you're an
that's
esports
hopefully more
person,
than
or
just
you're
like
just an
a
individual who
logo.
likes competing at a high level, I guarantee you'll
That'd
like
be
that game
that'd
because
be
I
cool.
did, and that's my background.
Um,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. But the
Maybe we'll
first
see
thing
some
that I was
Halo
thinking of
Infinite.
when I saw the trailer for the
Okay.
first time, I'm like, okay, cool. So we got the battle royale Fortnite
Perfect.
elements,
Perfect.
but like the combat.
Other
looks like
than
a
that,
faster
I'm not
blade and soul,
entirely
and then
sure.
all the characters that we see.
I
plus
feel
seeing
like
that
we're
character
poised for a Halo
customization
Infinite
option, I'm like, okay, it has the
redemption
ability of Genshin
today.
Impact, and I'm
Like I feel
hold
like
on
we're
a
poised to
second,
have it
hold on, I'm like,
show
I
up and
think
show
all of
out
us are about to
today.
jump into it. It's in the dictionary.
think-
After
Boy,
the
look at
lackluster
that.
showing that they had
But
last
no,
year.
it just looks
Is
so
his
incredible.
picture there? No, I'm kidding.
It
I
should
hope
be.
so. You know,
It's in the new dictionary copy.
I
I'm
wouldn't
so
consider
excited for it, and
myself
that's
a
what I'm
Halo
talking about,
fan,
hardcore ability, being
but
able to
I
jump
like
and
to
fly
see
everywhere. I'm tired of kids being
long-running
able to outbuild me,
franchises
right?
do
Like,
well.
they're so
Right.
much
You
faster
know?
at building the game stairs up and down, and I just, they shoot
I
me
don't
faster.
wish
if there's,
Microsoft or
some
Halo
sort of
fans
thinking
any
involved in here where I get to parry
ill
something
will
and then run
for
away, that's what I'm excited for.
I mean, there's
for
so
what's
much
going on
I'm
with
excited
Infinite. I hope
for.
it comes out and I hope it's
I
great.
absolutely
I'm not going
love
to
the
play
game
it, but
design,
like
and
I hope
love
the people who want it
landscapes, and that
to
might
be
seem like a
good are
softball
satisfied
question,
with
but
what
skids
comes
make
out.
money, people, and
Yeah,
people
listen.
talk about maps all the time.
This-
So
Other than
This
that,
game's got
I'm not
style.
sure.
It
Some
is
people are
so
saying like, oh, they're going to
many
port
damn
Persona
skins.
5
It
to
is gonna be
Xbox, and I'm
ridiculous,
like,
y'all.
if they
are
do,
gonna
that's
be
great.
Probably
I don't
set
think
you on
anyone's going to
sparkle
play it on
skins.
Xbox.
Sparkles, 'cause when you think about it, like,
You know,
all of the different
like,
crossovers we've seen with
feels
battle
like a-
royales, like Fortnite.
I mean,
is
I
the
feel
big
like that
one.
would
Can
still
you
be a
think of any,
notable
like, anime,
notable get
IP
because you would think if they're
crossovers into
doing
this
that,
game?
then future
Oh my
Oh,
god.
don't
future
even. I'm broke.
Shin
I'm
Megami
broke.
games that release on
Yeah.
PlayStation might
Yeah,
also
we
release
will
on
be
Xbox.
broke for sure.
Well,
Okay, we got 30
Yeah,
seconds left. Which class are we picking? I
I
know you're
mean,
Krug
shit,
people,
if they
right?
can put,
no, I'm
you know,
just gonna get up
Nocturne
there.
on
I'm a very
Switch, they
athletic
can
player.
put Persona 5 on
No,
Xbox, I
that's
feel
classic
like.
I would
misdirection, so I
agree.
can get up in there with the spear.
Yes,
I would
the
agree.
Spears
Ah,
exciting.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I
Jump
mentioned on the
around and
podcast
cause
this week. I just
chaos
need
and confusion,
Microsoft
so
to
whatever
convince
that
me
is.
So like where you are right now.
Big sword for
to
me.
buy an
Big
Xbox
sword for me.
because
Oh,
I'm,
yeah, big
I'm
sword, big
close.
sword.
Okay.
Starfield not coming out until
Gauntlet,
next year
y'all can catch us.
makes it not
All
urgent
do the,
to do it.
archery,
So
just
let's
to ease
see
the
if
indifference.
they can
Ah,
create
I
a
like
sense
it.
of urgency
Okay,
in
well, we
me
can't wait to get
to
our
have to
hands
sit
on the
there and
Rocket
hit
Blade
F5
Point. But real fast, we got to take
on
a quick break.
a fucking
Do not go
browser
anywhere.
window to
We will be
try to
previewing
get
Square Enix and Warner Brothers games
an
Back
Xbox
for
console.
Blood coming up. as
That
E3
ain't ever going to
2021
happen for me.
continues.
I'll tell you that much. Because I have a good
Videos
gaming
that
PC,
I
so I have
can
no...
specifically
You have no
remember
need-
that
no need
I have
for
no
it.
need
believe I
for an
played. I feel
Xbox
like I remember the
Series
most regrettable
X.
ones the most when I lived like
I guess that's what the
sim for
current
24
console is called.
hours.
That is-
Somebody
that is
hadn't
one of
seen
the-
it.
Microsoft's terrible at
You let
naming their
your
consoles.
sim
People thought Wii
live
U was
how
bad,
it would
but
in a game, and then you have to replicate it. But because sim time
one
is so
one
quick,
X
you end
versus
up
one
standing around
S
and doing
versus
something for
Series
an hour
X
that
versus
should take
Series
10
S.
minutes,
I
and
like.
I did it all day. You can slowly see me just deteriorating as it goes.
Need you knock it
So
off.
I'm pretty proud that
Yeah.
I stuck that one out.
Hey, E3, it's
but-
Posty. I just want to say hi.
Oh wow,
and,
Post Malone is here.
Hope everybody's doing good and staying safe out there. I'm so excited to see the new announcements for some games, and hopefully
don't-
we get to see a little something about Elder Scrolls.
I don't really know what else I
Maybe,
want from
I don't know, but I
Microsoft.
hope
I'm
everybody's
mostly
having a
excited
great
to
time,
see
and,
what
hope to see you
third-party
soon.
people they have on board, since a lot of the games that will be announced at this conference will also be available on other consoles or on PC.
My question is this: why did Post Malone not feel it necessary to change out of his pajamas before recording that little cut-in for E3?
I'm wearing pajama pants right now, so I ain't gonna even blame him.
You're not wearing a pajama shirt. I mean, I guess
it's
you
a
could
tank
technically be
top.
wearing a tank top.
Cruise have a new which camera?
You don't know if I
Tom
sleep in
Cruise
tank
have a new
tops.
movie coming out
True.
where he
That's
wears
fair.
a bomber jacket.
Yeah.
You could wear this at the theater.
I
and
ain't
then
trying
you
to
get
wear
up to leave
hard
and you go like
pants
this, and they
around
go,
the house.
Wait.
No, who
are
would?
you one of those
Who would?
pilots like we saw in the movie? And you go, no.
Zone.
I
I don't know.
I'm an E3.
So-
And they'd say, what that? And you'd be like, Electronic
Yeah,
Entertainment
I,
Expo. And they'd be like, oh, you went there? And you'd be like, well, no, it was a pandemic year, but I
don't
bought
know.
it
I hope
on
we see some good stuff.
e3expo.com/shop.
I don't know what I
quality.
I forget what
no
other
kidding, it actually is quite nice.
subsidiaries
It is really nice,
Microsoft
yeah.
has
I'm gonna
at this
steal one.
point.
I'm gonna steal one.
Uh,
See, also the
We're gonna.
hat.
I'm
The
assuming
dad
we're gonna
Hey,
see
kids.
more.
Aren't you a dad? You're gonna have to do some yard work at some point.
What's
get
the
everything in the house.
Ninja
Hey,
Theory
kids, aren't you a
game?
dad? All right, we'll move on.
Mm.
That's what you just said.
I can't remember what it's called now. Hell something.
Hell,
All right, I'll
Hellblade.
tighten it up. I'll tighten it up,
Is it
Greg.
Hellblade? Yes, that's
Hellblade
Hellblade.
2.
Later today, and we'll get a
We'll probably see the
world
next one.
premiere,
That we'll
a
probably
world
see
premiere from IOS Montreal, plus an update
possibly
on
whatever
Babylon's
Obsidian's working
Fall.
on next. Maybe a
Details
tease
on the Black
of that. But don't they
Panther
still have Outer Worlds
I'm on
DLC?
board,
That's
Ash. I'm on board.
supposed to be
First
coming?
look at Life is
Outer
Strange
Worlds
remastered. Golden Boy,
DLC?
what are you most
Isn't there more
excited about?
on the way?
I'm glad you
I don't know.
asked, Greg.
Outer Worlds
Ladies
is a
and
game
gentlemen,
that I
in
played
September
through right
2020,
when
a
it came
game called
out, and I
Marvel's
did
Avengers came out.
enjoy
We all
it.
enjoyed it for like a week, but this guy
But for
enjoys it to
me,
this day,
much as I'm a
and this
huge
is
fan
my day, all right? This
of
is the
Fallout,
day where
especially
I take
Fallout
it
New
back.
Vegas,
Black
of
Panther,
which
War
Outer
for
Worlds has
Wakanda.
much of the same
How
creative
excited
team.
are you, huh?
Like I
See him out
finished,
there, Wakanda forever.
I finished
Anything
Outer
Black
Worlds, and
Panther
I was just
related,
sort of
I'm totally in.
done.
I've always been a fan of
Yeah.
the
Like,
character
I was
way back in the day, so
was
I'm
very
cool with that,
over it.
Greg. I'm
Good,
good.
good, good.
I just want to know.
Oh, we've
what
got a
else
Micah
they're bringing to the
inbound.
table.
There's a
Sure,
wild
of course.
Micah
All right,
has
that's
appeared.
A wild
thing.
Micah.
I mean, you know, fun and games aside, I did put up a video back when they were
I'm
getting ready
aware
for the
that the
last
meeting
Avengers
is
thing.
being
That was,
recorded. Thank
hey,
you.
Avengers isn't in a good place. I enjoy the gameplay. I want more out of it. What can they
Micah,
do? And
before we
hopefully,
get started with
War for Wakanda
Xbox
is going to be
Bethesda,
that, right?
what have you
We
seen
need
so far
in-game
from E3
content.
that has
We need
gotten
things
you
to be
excited?
going on. We need raids.
Nothing.
We need 100.
Well,
I haven't seen much, and the things that I have seen, I wasn't terribly impressed with.
Yeah, and another game that
Not to say
I'm
that
very much looking forward to
you
hearing
should be
more about
excited
because I
for
don't know
something,
much
but
about it. Jeff
like I'm
personally
not.
is
I don't know about
Babylon's
Elden
Fall.
Ring.
Michael's
I'm not
going
really
nuts about that
into
game.
it yet.
I kind of going into
And
this
the only
one
other
super
thing that I've
cold,
been able to see
so I want to be
is
dazzled. Platinum's an incredible dev. I have no doubt in
half
my mind
of
that
the
they're gonna bring heat.
Ubisoft
I think it's
presser,
gonna be really exciting.
which
I think Square Enix is going to
you
have
know,
a
Big
decent
shrug.
show, and I'm looking
Oh,
forward
so
to
you
it.
didn't see the Gearbox presentation yet?
No, I didn't see the presentation. I saw that a Tiny Tina game is coming.
Don't watch the Gearbox presentation.
Yeah, something tells me I really shouldn't watch it.
You really shouldn't. So they spent half the presentation walking around the set of the Borderlands movie and talking to people involved with the Borderlands movie, but didn't bother showing anyone in costume.
Yeah, this is not
like they literally had the act. They were on the soundstage and the actress playing Tiny Tina was there doing stuff in costume. They had to blur her out
This is true, you know,
because they couldn't show any of the costumes.
Do you think it's because they're going to try and emulate the art style that Borderlands is doing? Because I've seen people who cosplay as Borderlands characters, and they have the
it's the hard outline accents. Yeah,
that's an interesting thought process behind that. Actually. I didn't think.
I think that's what they're planning because they've shown like all of the cast in silhouette, and the silhouettes look great.
They do,
but yeah, that's what I think is going to happen because Borderlands has such a visual look to it, and it's part of that world that I think that's what they're going to try and do.
It's what I've talked about
Even Kevin Hart's silhouette looked great, even though they probably had to do some forced perspective.
Yeah, no kidding. Kevin Hart's really short, guys.
Shorter than Jay.
Yeah, man. Like he's like Jay's wife's height. Like that's short, man.
Yeah, it's been a pretty, like I said, it's been a kind of a lackluster E3 so far. Again, we talked about it before you got here, like Elden Ring probably the only thing that's really super exciting. Yeah, that was shown, and that's only like the Souls type games that are out there. So
get right in there. You can see what's up and have a great time.
And
I think we're going to see more of this Perfect Dark reboot in a few minutes here.
Yeah, probably.
I don't need to.
I find it very funny that Rare has been able to now publish 3 different games, all just called Perfect Dark.
Wait, I played that alpha and I was like, I'm done. Yep, the people who made Left 4 Dead are back with a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead.
Like you've got Perfect Dark, Perfect Dark 0, Perfect Dark, and now
I had the opportunity to preview this game with the WB Games.
Like I can't wait for you to buy Elden Ring and then regret the purchase after playing for like.
And I got there immediately.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? You won't have to buy it. It'll probably be on Game Pass, so you'll be okay. You can just play it and then regret playing it after 5 hours.
There you go. Yeah, that and it won't be that bad. mad if I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
If I have to pay for it,
you
I'm
know
gonna
what we're
pay.
probably going to see today? That new Indiana Jones game that
Oh,
Machine Games has
I
been
heard.
working on.
I actually
Oh,
heard
I
that that's
forgot about
further
that.
out than we thought, so we might
Really?
not.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Of course, you know,
um,
cursing each other out and
that would
having
be
a good
awesome
time.
if
'Cause
we
that-
did.
that's
It
just
would
what
be
friends
it'd
do.
be
That's what friends do.
quite a time for it because the
And
40th
they said this is
anniversary
literally
of
that.
Raiders. It's like this week,
It's
basically. This
exactly
week.
I
what
think
you want
even
out
if
of
we
a
get
co-op
just
shooter.
like a
They added some
teaser
new
from
set
them,
pieces,
even if
different
it's not
elements to the
coming out
game.
until the end of
kinds of
next
monsters,
year,
right?
like
Kinds of monsters, yeah.
I think we're gonna
they're
get something
bringing
from them.
something new to the table, but
I
they're
hope so.
doing enough
Because like
of the same that it just
I
feels
forgot
right,
about all of the
and that,
Bethesda
at the end of the
subsidiaries,
day,
so I'm
is
like,
all
all
you
right,
want
cool.
out
Like
of a
we're
game
gonna
like
see
this.
something from
100%. You
id.
know,
We're
yesterday
probably
was
gonna see
comparison
something
strong
from
when we were talking
Arcane.
about
We're
Rainbow
probably
Six
gonna
Ex-
see
or
that
Extraction.
Indiana
Not
Jones from
Rainbow
Machine
Six
Games.
Extraction, right? And I was watching
We
that,
might
and
see
it was a
Ghostwire
conversation
Tokyo
that was happening
today
on the
from
media stage,
Tango,
where there's going to be those two types of people who want the tactical, let's
and
go
then
through,
probably
let's plan
something
how we're
related
taking out
to
this
Elder Scrolls
hive, right?
Online, since
And then
that's
for me, it was
just
definitely like, I want the Back for Blood. Cool, I have an Uzi,
just
now I have a shotgun. It doesn't matter. I'm having a great
chugging
time.
along.
Never
I guess I
Exactly.
don't play
and that's the reason
MMOs,
why
so
I'm so excited for it. We're going to see that later on today. But also another thing we're getting is a PC gaming show because it's coming to town, baby. And we know one thing, we are going to get an entertaining look at some of the best news releases, including indie releases coming to a PC near you. They've got
I think my favorite part about the 3 is that things actually start on
39
time
game trailers,
because they
Greg.
don't
I
have to
just saw
coordinate
that pop up
like a
on the
live
read.
stage show.
I didn't even
Yeah.
know that. That's wild.
Hey, that's what
Everything's
people usually want in
pre-recorded.
E3 is
Yeah.
game trailers.
And they
It's
just
game
release
trailers.
it.
They love to see things that they might be playing. Yeah, so that's incredibly exciting, right?
Yeah, and us.
I would
our
still like
embrace.
to
And us. That's
go
right.
to
You can
an
do that because I'm short,
in-person
You know, but I'm looking forward to the PC game
E3
show.
event at
See, I'll
some
do it for you
point,
too.
We did
but
it, guys.
Get your screenshots right now.
This
Let's
is freaking friendship right here.
Hashtag
We'll see.
E3 2021.
Yeah, there
Is
it is.
Terrence the
this
only
bit.
one that's
They don't like
actually
this
been
bit.
to
I don't
an
know.
E3?
I don't know what we're doing, Greg.
I think so.
Terrence has been to
I talk-
E3?
that's
He
what
has.
Yeah,
I
he has.
am notoriously not a PC gamer, right? I am a simple
Which is funny
person. I
because
like my
Terrence,
console to plug
like,
in and go.
of
What I
the
love about
of the
PC
4 of
gaming
us,
show every year
is the least
diversity
likely
of
to
games.
enjoy
Very
any
true.
type of
Sean
mass
Plow's show
gathering.
Yeah.
But we get to go in
Especially
there and
mass
see a whole
gatherings
bunch
where
of
you have to
different
wait in
stuff that
line.
will maybe come to console one day, or will be the game that inspires me to turn on my PC.
Yeah.
Very true. And that is the beauty of PC gaming. There's so much variety that's out there. You know, you can go multiple platforms.
Boy,
you can
oh,
do
Jesus
whatever you want
Christ,
to do.
don't fall
And by
off
the
the
way,
bed.
I just got informed.
Stop talking
Oh,
about
my
PC.
God.
Stop talking about PC.
It's okay because Microsoft also supports
Okay, but like we're
PC.
going to talk about
David,
PC
this isn't a drill. It's happening.
in this
That's Greg Miller's thing that he's vehemently anti-PC gaming. So it's a bit.
Wow. Yeah, I don't pay attention to IGN personalities.
He's not an IGN personality anymore.
Oh my God, you really don't, because he hadn't been an IGN personality.
I don't know.
in years.
Look, I don't know. I don't know what's
His
going
own
on.
media company like 6 years ago. So.
I don't know any of these people.
Right now, just know, man, just bring the thunder, brother.
I
That's
know
all want.
Gene
Just bring the
Park
thunder,
and
dude.
Jason Schreier
Give me the chief.
got my bases covered there.
So Micah, for some reason I thought Golden Boy was also doing like play-by-play on AEW. Who's the guy doing play-by-play on AEW?
It's the masked guy. What's his name?
Golden something, isn't it?
No, it's oh God, I can't remember his name. I know who it is. I just can't remember his name.
Here we go.
They have 3 face commentators. Like that's not.
That's why they let Taz do play-by-play whenever he's out there, and sometimes not. So, wow, that was more ESRB ratings than I've ever seen in my entire life.
Well, a lot of those were like Peggy.
I know. It's just funny to see them all like splashed on there.
Yeah.
They're like, hey guys, 18 and up, please. All right, so the Starfield date has been leaked.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier, 2022. We'll see something.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see something. I don't know what else Microsoft can bring to the table, right? Like they've stacked the deck, right? Like past E3s, they've showed that they've stacked the deck. So it's time to show your cards.
We'll see. I mean, they are poised to run away with this year's E3.
20 years. That's how long Xbox has been with us.
It's Daddy Todd.
Daddy Todd starts at the show.
I love seeing new games, crossing my fingers for my favorites to return, hoping for a few surprises.
I'm gonna turn up the volume a little
Most
bit.
of all, though, I love seeing everyone around the world come together and celebrate what games mean to all of us. And I think, you know, this past year, they've meant even more. Thank you for being with us today.
I know you see that watch prominently on Base Todd's wrist, but I'm worried that Base Todd has a shit taste in watches because that thing's. Oh no, he's wearing a GMT. Never mind. I take it back. Wearing a Rolex. I can respect
Bethesda, we believe video games do one thing better than anything else.
Yes, I can identify that.
They transport.
You know it's E3 week when the name Todd just immediately starts trending on Twitter for no reason.
The worlds of Elder Scrolls, of Fallout.
That looks huge on his wrist. He must be a tiny guy.
For the first time in over 25 years, we're creating a new universe with Starfield.
Oh, we're starting on Starfield.
I mean, why wait?
Epic.
Yeah.
Hope, our shared humanity, and answering our greatest mystery. It's a game we've dreamt of playing, and it wasn't until now that we have the hardware, the technology, and the team who's hard at work at home to make that dream a reality. We're excited to finally share our first in-game teaser and something to look forward to.
Are all Microsoft executives required to wear T-shirts with some sort of or zip-up sweatshirt, whatever they present?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. It's so that they can relate to the people.
Is that the dress code? I noticed Fallout 76 is not mentioned in that splash. Technically, they didn't. I'm in. Spaceship.
I'm excited for this, man.
I'm ready for Daddy Todd to take me to space.
Not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family. What you've found, it's the key to unlocking everything. This is all we've been working towards.
All I want to see
We've come to the beginning of humanity's final journey.
Right. What if this is all it is?
It's just a massive graphical upgrade to No Man's Sky.
So far, that's what it looks
like.
I'm gonna be real pissed if that's all it is. Because I'm gonna look like a hypocrite.
Oh, very clever.
Oh, very cute.
Interesting that it's the same release date of Skyrim.
Yeah, 11 years later.
Wow, that really was a tease, man.
Yeah. Hey, I'm still intrigued. They didn't turn me off. That's really all that you can hope for.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. I like the art.
It is awesome to share with you for the very first time one of the most anticipated games in the world. From Todd Howard and the team at Bethesda Game Studios. A groundbreaking game.
It's so funny, like
it's exclusive.
You talk about the dress
Welcome
code, like
to the Xbox and Bethesda Game
jeans,
Showcase.
half-tucked shirt.
She's got her French tuck.
Games, because although it's been an incredibly tough year, I am
you really gotta make that like an Xbox console
joy
exclusive?
and connection.
I don't.
We are committed to forging the next
You
era
gotta
of
put it on
gaming,
PC.
conjuring worlds never before possible, unlocking play across all devices, and
I'm gonna be
delivering
very
the power
upset
of
with
games
Todd.
to everyone. And
How could they
now
not?
we get
Right,
to
how
share
can you
that
not,
blessing
right? Like,
with
it's-
not just as partners,
I
but
do
as
not
one team,
want
united
have
in
to buy
bringing
an
the very best
Xbox
games to more people
to play.
everywhere. So today,
I think that just means
we
like
get to
console,
reveal more of what's to come.
like,
We have an amazing
console
show,
exclusive.
30 titles,
But it's still
27
gonna be on
Xbox Game Pass, and of course, Every
Jesus.
single console title you'll see today is optimized for Xbox Series X and S, offering next-gen performance, speed, and features.
I really wouldn't like how the Xbox design if it wasn't for those green.
Okay, so Bethesda literally just tweeted launching exclusively on Xbox Series X and PC. So
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Because, like, you know that community that built us up from nothing to the powerhouse we are today? Fuck them.
Yeah, right?
Right.
A true next-gen
Go
experience,
fuck yourself, piece.
targeting 4K resolution and ray tracing. Let's take a look at what you'll get to play when it launches next year.
It's a launch exclusive. What does that mean?
I'm assuming that means it'll be timed exclusive.
Like a couple months.
Ну, чё там?
Is anybody into this series?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Didn't Terrence play it?
Terrence will literally play anything.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, he'll give anything a shot.
Why is every, like,
Давай,
horror / like themed apocalyptic shooter set in Europe?
I think you answered your own question. So it's a hellscape.
Don't go to Eastern Europe ever.
Yeah.
Former Soviet blocs, stay away.
I guess enough people keep buying these games for them to justify making a new one, but
I guess.
There's something about first-person shooters nowadays that I'm less and less impressed with them. Like, no matter how pretty they look, no matter what company they are, I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I'm sure this is fun, but this doesn't get me going like
this one here says he's excited for a new Stalker, so I guess it's his fault. He says they're terrific.
I imagine they are, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where you gotta play it to really understand.
Не первый год в зоне, вроде примелькалась уже, а каждый день удивляет.
Зона надоесть не может.
I gotta say, I feel like we could have better next.
Говорят, ты знаешь, где вход в фундамент.
In the trailer. I feel like other games have done it better.
I mean, it certainly looks good, but like, I don't know.
Does.
That's like saying a racing game looks good, right? Like,
I mean, most racing games look good. I'm still not gonna
Right.
play them.
right? Like, it's not even about looking good anymore, right? Like, I'm curious what makes this different from any other random first-person shooter.
Это культура. А ты одно и то же по кругу ломаешь.
Bethesda just tweeted that Starfield will be their first game to use the Creation Engine 2.
Мессия.
I imagine Elder Scrolls will be the second.
Может, вам кучёным? Профессура.
One hopes if they're using the same engine that they use for
Лабораторию найдут.
Yeah,
be,
I hope not.
be a tad problematic if that's the case.
Creation Engine 2. Glitch Hunt and Boogaloo.
Oh yeah, there's no way I'm playing this game.
Spooky.
Чего-чего? А дружбы в зоне.
Alright, Micah, I also don't do spookies.
Yeah, no.
No spoopy games.
Being jump scared does not relax me.
Нет.
Well, I'm in. I mean, I've seen enough on.
Он этого не заслужил.
Gotta get an
А
Xbox
пулю
tomorrow.
заслужил. Жаль, что ты так с ним поступил.
Micah,
Yeah, that's
are you, I meant to ask you, did you see Extraction and are you interested to play with me?
I have not seen too much of Extraction. I know it exists, but I haven't had a chance to watch it. When I came in on the Ubisoft panel, they were talking about Assassin's Creed.
It was the first thing they chose.
So I haven't played a Rainbow Six game in a very, very, very long time. Like I played them. The last one I played, I remember, was on PC. That's how long ago it was. I played it on PC, and it was decade. It was like 10, 15 years ago, or something like that. Like I couldn't. So I'd have to see what it looks like. I think you said you were kind of into it, right?
Well, I've been wanting to check out Siege for a long time, but like the barrier of entry for Siege is so high at this point, especially if you don't have people to play with. And I feel like this would be a better entry point into the series. Basically, what they did with Rainbow Six, they turned it into Overwatch. If Overwatch was a tactical, realistic military shooter, where you have different operators that have unique skills, essentially.
Oh, okay.
That you can work, leverage together.
Is this Prey?
No, I think it's still more Stalker.
This is still more Stalker.
Oh no, you know what? This might be Back 4 Blood. Actually.
Yeah, this is Back 4 Blood.
Yep.
We're surviving here. Rebuilding. Surviving's not enough. We've got to fight. No, we don't need to do anything. All right, when was the last time you saw written in any numbers?
I'm just amused how like can't Valve just let them have the Left 4 Dead for Christ's sake? Not like they're gonna do anything with it. Like everyone knows. Everyone knows.
God, I love Mondays. Another day in paradise.
Something coming out this year.
Yeah, I think this is due out in the fall.
I've always liked the concept of this.
I like that. I played the first one.
I played Left 4 Dead 2, right? Like, which was weird because they had 4 fingers for the first one and then 2 for the sequel. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. But you just gotta have friends to play it with, right? And I don't have friends to play with.
Let's make it count.
Oh boy. Yeah, October. All right.
And Game Pass, day 1. Like I said, that's the beauty of Game Pass, right? Like they give you no excuse to just not try shit.
Yeah.
Because it's free. Well, I mean, not free, but you're paying for it anyway. So.
Yeah. That's why I played a baseball game, because
going on?
I like this song though.
Is
this the Doors?
No, it's really it.
No. Oh, Steely Dan? I think I just hear that like specific kind of organ and I immediately think Doors. Contraband. What was I supposed to glean from that trailer?
It's made for the people that did Just Cause. That's the biggest thing.
Ah.
An open world game for them.
It's open world co-op game.
Yeah, so. This game still exists.
Sure does.
Wow.
It's like $10 right now.
I thought it was free to play, actually.
Yeah, it's like $10, last I checked.
So essentially.
Ostensibly free. It's not $10 a month. Like it's free to play online, but like you still have to buy the game.
From beyond the horizon. A new danger is coming on the tide.
To their credit, they have
And the
apparently
one
added
who might
a lot.
stop this ruin. Trapped for all forever in the
This is what happens.
There's a community.
Now
This is what happens when you create a game based off of a
you must start by
fad.
saving the life of one.
Like those pirate movies were like a thing. Someone was like, "Hey, let's create a game based around it because pirates will never get old."
Apparently
Oh,
Sea of
look at
Thieves is
that!
really fun.
Fucking Jack Sparrow.
Oh.
Jesus Christ!
But I suspect you already knew that.
How much did the developers of this game fucking?
Because of the treasure Jack stole, a darkness followed him here. And if it's not stopped, this world will sink into shadow.
Oh wow, they got the whole damn cast, huh?
Yeah, they sure did.
This is what you should have did in the first fucking place.
I mean, look.
From what I hear of this so-called Sea of Thieves, it's nothing but cursed crews.
I ain't even mad about this, honestly. Like,
I mean, I get
it's
it.
sort
I'm
of
mad that they didn't-
eye-rolling, but this will bring in new players.
Right. I'm mad they didn't do this in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's what they should have did.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you're not going to do
It's
the
the
soundtrack,
perfect time to use these candles.
A world without
This is an impression, right?
yeah. Oh, that's not.
a world that
Yeah, I was about to say.
Doubt
they're
they
not-
got
they don't. They,
Johnny Depp.
they ain't got
They
this
don't
kind of
got-
money, do
no.
Microsoft, or Rare's got money, but I don't know if they got Johnny Depp.
they? I was like, this is where my $15 is going.
I don't suppose, by chance.
Plus
there's a
the
second one of
actors
those?
trying too hard. Like, you know, if they got like Johnny Depp, like kind of, like what am I doing again? Like, okay, I'll nail this in.
The Sea of Thieves, eh? Bring me that horizon.
Probably the same guy that did it for Disney.
Oh yeah.
Good for them. Watch the storyline be like 4 hours.
Probably. I wonder who voiced him in Kingdom Hearts.
There you go. That's probably it's probably the same person they used for. Oh man, look at all these.
If you haven't played Yakuza and you have an Xbox, go ahead.
Hey, how's it going?
Knock yourself out.
Are these all on Game Pass now?
Yep.
Reputation is
I don't know if you'll be able to finish them within the within the 4 months that they allow you to. But yeah, no, play them. Play Zero. Play Like a Dragon. And well, yeah, that was fun.
Happy birthday!
Zero and Like a Dragon are my favorites. So, if you are interested in weeb life, you'll wanna
I've
play.
heard Like a Dragon's pretty weeb.
Yeah, it's weeby.
128 players.
Attention all squads. The Russian troops are falling back.
Battlefield.
Battlefield.
Or as I saw Jeff Grubb describe it on Twitter, so Battlefield 6 is now up to a half mag of player count. Remember mag?
The massive action game. Yes.
Oh, I played the beta for that.
Oh shit.
This is Mission Impossible 4? Can you outrun the sandstorm?
Yeah, you know, we just dropping a tank down in the middle of a field. That ain't no problem.
How thick are those parachutes to gently descend a tank?
To 3 parachutes to gently ease a tank out of the air.
was about to say, that helicopter's able to navigate through this sandstorm, no problem. I'd have to question the realism that they're.
Yeah, you know, there's a tornado, so we're gonna get in an elevator. That seems safe.
Gonna take the stairs like a sucker.
Yeah, you don't want to get gassed out, Carrie. Duh.
This looks. This doesn't. I'm never.
I'm never gonna play it, but I think that this is. I think that this looks fun for the people that would play it.
This is absurd. Shaka bra. Is this just some like wild battle royale where like you either kill, die, or get eaten by a tornado? Like
no, this is the multi. This is like the 64 on 64 multiplayer.
That's some shit.
You know, I'm really glad that that these developers are taking inspiration from an auteur like Michael Bay to just have the most ridiculous shit ever.
Look,
yeah, what if you just like go to space?
Yeah,
we're gonna launch a rocket. We're gonna go to
who
space.
cares? Who gives a shit, man? Like, let's do it.
2042.
Dice is like, look at how much money EA's made by just making Michael Bay video games. Like, let's make this happen. Fuck this realism.
So, how was your day?
This is 12 minutes. I'm very interested in this
I
game.
have something to share.
What is this, my birthday?
We're having
Yeah,
a
I
Police, you're under
I
arrest
really
for your father's
want
murder 8 years
to
ago.
play this.
What's going on? Shut up! You know what this is.
You've been lying to me all this time. I should never have told you.
I'm out of patience.
Time loops. Apex Mountain for time.
Of course, the
I say this a lot too, but
the hallway flooring looks like the one from The Shining.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they do that? That's how you know your game's spooky, right?
It is.
I'm excited for that game.
On my list.
Approaching the mother load. I can't believe I'm really here. Psychonauts headquarters. Look at all these gadgets.
The mind is the final
Right, they're doing
frontier
another
of
one of
humanity.
these.
I'm ready for anything.
This is one of those darling video games that I never got around to playing.
I played a little bit of Psychonauts and I just never really got into it.
I was the same way. I played the first couple levels. And it's funny because like Tim Schafer's style of humor in real life is I'm down with. Like he's a very irreverent guy, and you think that would translate to video games for some reason.
I'm afraid that means the dead letter office for you.
The mission is falling apart. A psychonaut must
By the way,
always
credit to Double
remember how to roll with it.
Able to make games that appeal to a very niche crowd and take forever to make them, and yet they somehow are able to get acquired by like every notable publisher out there. You're like,
I'd rather them do another Grim Fandango myself.
Of the world. Can you do that?
Yes, if I can find some bacon.
I'm going to ignore that last part.
I mean, look, who doesn't like a good August 25th? Yo, it's finally coming out. All right.
I'm not mad at that game.
No. Look, who doesn't like a good 3D platformer?
This is usually the moment when I say hello and welcome
Shane
to the
McMahon?
Bethesda E3 show. I love that we can share the stage
Don't
with
be
Xbox
disrespectful
this
to
year.
Pete.
And whether you've known Bethesda
I like
for
Pete
35
Hines a
years
lot,
or just getting
actually.
to know us, we couldn't be happier to bring you the latest on your favorite games. We started this showcase with my good friend Todd Howard, who gave you a first look at Starfield. Along with Bethesda Game Studios, all of our teams are
The head movement can be toned down a bit.
So rest assured, the games you've been expecting and hoping for are still in the works. And today, we're bringing 10 more titles to Game Pass for a total of 30 Bethesda games. That includes several id
they're very
Software
deliberate
games,
though.
like the
Yeah, they are.
Doom Eternal.
Like, come on, man.
If you're looking for another reason to play it, Doom Eternal will be optimized for Xbox Series X and S on June 29th. Powered by id Tech, this next-gen upgrade will be free for everyone who owns Doom Eternal.
And on Series X, it will offer improved visuals at 60 FPS with ray tracing, a 4K
Oh,
mode,
imagine
and
making an
optional
upgrade to your new
performance mode
console
up to
free
120
and like
FPS.
very easy to
Or
upgrade.
maybe you're in the mood for an
Square
RPG
Enix.
like Skyrim, which marks its 10th anniversary this November. We can't celebrate it without you, so share your favorite Skyrim memories, stories, artwork, and more on Skyrim10.com. Or explore an ever-changing post-apocalyptic wasteland in Fallout 76. Everything you love about
Yo, you really talking about
custom
76?
camp building, rich storylines, warring factions, unique characters, places to discover, you'll find it all here. In fact, Fallout 76 is now one of the most popular games on Game Pass, thanks to an incredibly welcoming and collaborative community. Here's a look at what's coming next in Fallout 76.
Honestly, been thinking about reinstalling this.
I mean, they probably like really course corrected now, right?
Yeah, like they've largely course corrected with the DLC, and all of the DLC has been free.
It came at a great cost.
The Brotherhood must stand united. The super mutant threat takes priority.
Yo, fuck the
This
Brotherhood.
proves more than anything the need for our justice.
You are splitting our forces, Shin. The most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home.
I will say, the thing that bugs me the most about Fallout 76 is the fact
So
that
it comes to this.
Oh shit!
I thought you
fucking
understood
Iron
what that
Patriot.
insignia meant. You are no paladin of the Brotherhood.
I set this plan in motion, and I am the only one who can stop it.
We got synths?
The Brotherhood of Steel must protect the future of Appalachia and of the world. Your righteous crusade has gone too far.
While it may seem that we are fractured, I believe that we are now stronger than ever. This is a choice that can never be undone.
All right. Look, Brotherhood lore has always been pretty interesting, so I like the idea of them
What
sort
the hell was that?
of exploring
Expedition
how we
Squad
got the
Delta,
different sort of
report
factions of the
over.
Brotherhood that we see
Squad
in
Delta, what's
later
going
entries on the
on there?
timeline. So you can dig it.
Come on, this isn't funny. I know you can hear me.
Enclave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yes! Yeah! We going back to the pit, man!
Is this set
All right.
in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, the pit is Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay. It looks like
The Elder Scrolls Online from
looks
ZeniMax
very
Online Studio
accurate.
has now surpassed 18 million players and
Yeah, so the pit was an expansion for
players are
Fallout
enjoying the new
3.
Blackwood chapter. Part of the
So
Gates
it's
of Oblivion year-long adventure.
I'm in.
We've got
I'm
a
on
lot more
board.
to come in
I'm gonna
ESO,
reinstall
including
Fallout
the
76
conclusion to
after
this
we're done
epic
here
story
today.
later this fall on
Like,
ESO
all right, you're
With the
sending
release
me
of
back to
ESO
the
console
pit.
enhanced
All right,
this
I'm back
Tuesday,
in.
The game will deliver a true native
Thanks,
experience
Todd.
optimized for the Series X and S.
I always wanted to try this game, but came out at a time where
Chris played a little bit of it.
I
played a
couldn't
lot of
really
it.
afford to pay a monthly subscription for a game.
You don't have to pay.
You don't?
I don't think so. I think once you buy the game, base stuff is free to play, and then there's like a premium.
It says.
Okay.
I don't think there's a subscription. But yeah, there's a premium service that you can pay for, but you don't have to on the game.
Okay.
I typically don't enjoy MMOs like that. Of course, having just said that I'm going to reinstall Fallout 76.
It's a new world.
Yeah, but Fallout 76 isn't like, hey, let's have 50 people run up and just back away.
No, because like they limit. I guess they limit lobbies in Fallout 76 to like 20 or something. It's not a lot. I don't know what this is, but I'm enjoying it.
I mean, to me, it looks like being cynical. It looks like they're trying to piggyback on that Fall Guys.
Oh, it definitely looks like
Yeah.
Fall Guys, but like, yeah, except these beans have fur.
Fur guys.
What if they call that?
I hope it is called Fur Guys. Fuck
Fur
it.
Guys. Yeah, this looks goofy as shit. This is something that I would play once, laugh a lot, and then probably never play again.
Like,
This
if
is one of
it's on
those-
Game Pass, I'm gonna require you to.
Look, I'll give it a shot. I liked Fall Guys when I didn't have to pay for it because it came out on Plus. I don't know if I can wait that long.
Party animals.
No, this looks like something my wife.
What? Come on now. So, man, if you're not gonna come on fucking PlayStation 2 at the same time, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Oh no, he's hot.
Fuck yes. Come on, go.
Chris, you got something you want to tell me?
Nobody gets out of here.
Stop me.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on Twitter. Everybody's horny for Zach.
And they have props.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yes, it's got to be on PlayStation.
Yeah, at this point.
It'd be exclusive. Fuck yes,
I wonder if anyone will. I wonder if anyone will play it based on our recommendation. It's not like we only talked about that game for.
Not like it was given our game of the year. Carrie wasn't on it. So.
I'm not playing it. I mean, I'm sure it was game of the year. I don't play those games.
I am absolutely ready to give Supergiant 25 more of my dollars for a game that I already purchased from them.
I'm sure this game won't be depressing at all.
What if The Last of Us, but low?
Right, what if The Last of Us, but cell shaded?
Oh shit, is this the new game from Playdead? I feel bad for fucking that, if that's the case. It looks like a Playdead game.
Is it a quiet place?
Looks like inside.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Based on that like science-y like arm that came down, I choose to believe that this is a Mass Effect spin-off of a family trying to repurpose.
But the kid was an
Wake
alien the
your
whole time.
parents up, dude. Look, it's a family overcoming adversity. I'm going to at least try it.
Did they mention the developer up front there?
No.
I didn't see.
Jump Ship?
Oh, it's not Playdead.
This holiday marks the 20th
It looks like
anniversary of
Oh
Xbox
man.
and the 20th
It's Mr.
anniversary
Chef.
of Halo. To our millions of
It's-
passionate
it's-
fans,
it's the boy.
thank you.
We wouldn't be here without all of you.
Hey, guy in the hair.
Mr. Video Game
You gotta have that
Always been
coat
to
be a little
bring
more open.
players
This is a
together.
Microsoft conference,
And for the
goddammit.
first time, we're thrilled to
Yeah, these
offer
people
our
are dressed
entire
way too
multiplayer
nice.
Yeah, Bonnie Ross
to
is fine.
all
She's got her
players
t-shirt
across
underneath her
Xbox
blazer.
and PC
But it's not a
with
Halo
no
shirt.
barriers.
That's
Supergiant did
Halo
just
Infinite
confirm
multiplayer
that
will be
Hades
free
is
to
coming
play
to
and
Xbox
invite
Game Pass
more of you than
and
ever
PlayStation
before to
on
become a
August
Spartan
13th.
Fuck yes.
I'm excited to be here
Shut up
with
and
Joseph
take my money,
Staten,
Supergiant.
the creative director of Halo Infinite. From helping craft the original Halo at Combat Evolved to leading the fan favorite Halo 3 ODST, Joseph is a Halo visionary. It is so
As much
great
as I love
to have
Hades,
him
I
back
feel like I'll love it
with
more
Halo.
in
Thank
4K,
you, Bonnie.
60 FPS.
And hey, everybody. For us, and I hope many of you,
All right, since I don't care about
has
Halo,
always
I
been
will
about
be
heroism
right back.
and wonder, about fighting to keep humanity safe against impossible odds in a beautiful and mysterious sci-fi world.
Alright,
This
we're
is just
we're
one
looking
part
better.
of the Zeta Halo
Yeah,
ring,
at a
the
glance.
largest, most wide-open environment we've ever built, and we can't wait for you to explore it.
I mean, look, man, Halo but Destiny, like, I don't know. I'm with it.
That'd be ironic.
Yeah, really.
The heart of Halo is Spartan 117, the Master Chief. In the next chapter of the Chief's story, you'll face his greatest challenge yet. But you're not alone in the fight.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down. We're stuck out here.
Well, Chief looks better. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see what it's, and you know, this is, I don't see a HUD or anything, you know what I mean? Like, I wanna.
Well, this seems like more of a just in-engine,
enough.
not.
I mean, I hope so. Lighting and details look a lot better.
Yeah, it actually looks like a proper next-gen game.
I need you to understand. There's not much time.
But it is interesting. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, you're basically gonna be paying $70 for a campaign, yeah? Because the multiplayer is free to play, isn't it?
I think so.
I mean, obviously not if you Game Pass.
What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember?
All the time they have
My
these
like
VIs wearing
enter this
clothes.
installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back
I
to
feel
the
like he's
Infinity
hit
for
his head a few
deletion.
times.
So if it wasn't you,
Yeah, that is a good question. How many concussions has Master Chief
then.
had during his military career?
something else.
Like a handful at
On
least,
successful
right?
Yeah.
deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete.
You ever notice, you ever wonder why Master Chief's helmet has like a brim on it? Like a
Good.
ball cap?
Something stopped your
Keep the
deletion.
rain off his visor.
We need to find out why.
Nah, yo.
But
Nah. That's like
this
him
wasn't the mission.
in that one trailer where he had a cloak on in the
Are you
desert.
sure?
That's to keep the sand out of his off of his uniform.
Oh, so we got a new Cortana.
Of course, you can't have a Halo game without multiplayer. And on Xbox Series X, you'll be able to enjoy Infinite's multiplayer action at up to 120 frames per second. Finally,
Wow, that's a
I'm
lot of
very
frames.
happy to announce that Halo Infinite's first free-to-play multiplayer season and Infinite's story-driven campaign will launch together this holiday.
A new day is upon us.
Which holiday?
A new generation ready to fight. Together, we are unstoppable.
I mean, it could be Christmas, it could be Thanksgiving, it could be Martin Luther King Jr. Day. You know.
Yeah, we're dropping this on Yom Kippur.
See, the only thing about getting a Series X that's gonna get me, I'm gonna feel compelled to buy yet another month, so I can do 120.
Killing spree.
I'm very curious to see what a game running at 120 frames per second looks like. Like, are you going to, like, do you, I wonder how my eye will see the difference and adapt.
Capital screen grabbing work.
Returning to base.
That's how that Cortana face is how I have felt about most of E3 so far.
The flag is ours. Please call at your earliest convenience. Now, show me what you can do.
They really are.
I like that samurai helmet.
Destiny and Halo.
Yeah, man. It's Halo but Destiny, man. Like,
looks good.
Much better than it was earlier this year. They really just shouldn't have shown that fucking footage off. Or was that? That was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was tail end of last year.
There we go. Good job.
Blizzard.
What do we got here?
Is it Los Diablos?
Certainly appears so.
A dark figure wanders in the east.
So if Diablo comes out this year, fucking kill me.
Must be
Oh yeah.
Seriously, just fucking end it for me now. Oh, it's Diablo 2.
Oh,
Diablo,
this is the Diablo 2 remake. Okay, I'm still gonna play it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's good. It's nice to have a date. My heart skipped a beat for a second when I saw the date. I was like, wait a second. I was like, oh wait, it's definitely.
Look. I spent many an evening in the LAN corner at the Wizards of the Coast store playing Diablo 2 with folks back in the early 2000s. Yo, show me the cow level.
I just stumbled upon that for the first time in Diablo 3.
Really?
I cannot wait to see why purists still swear by this.
Your greatest moment.
Yeah, it's holds up. Yeah, I'll play it. Captured in engine. Oh, is this Baldur's Gate?
From all of us.
Be cool if the stream would stop.
Stop stuttering. That'd be great.
Jumping.
But he's my brother, and I.
Oh, is this Fable? Whatever that is, it's gross.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Fable now.
No. Maybe it is still Fable. Stream's given out though.
It really is. Resolution down. Nope, it's just the stream.
No, just the stream. All right. Unfortunate. Hello?
We're still here. It's literally just the stream.
Yeah.
Fucking about.
Maybe this is Fable.
I have to imagine that this is going to be the quality of the game as well. Just stuttering. Now available in 4K resolution and 10 FPS.
Oh, Plague Tale. All right.
Oh, so it really was just shit flying all over the street then.
Yeah.
Someone's toilet had a serious problem.
Yeah, that's what happens when you flush those wipes. Far Cry.
I've already seen too much Far Cry 6.
Yeah, we saw a lot of it during the Ubisoft presentation, which is understandable because it's a flagship series for them these days.
What exactly is your plan?
I like how he's actually carrying an iPhone. Like you can tell it's an iPhone just from from the detail on the phone. Credit that they thought that far about it.
Time you learn about resolver, Danny.
Also, that's very damning commentary on what they think of the iPhone. This fucking evil dictator. That's his phone of choice.
Do we get a female main character?
Yeah. Yeah.
You get a choice.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were. Has
they're leading with the female main character, but you still get a choice.
Interesting.
Like because I saw that they made a big deal about saying, oh yeah, well we think it's important that Danny be this character. I'm like, well if you think it's that important, why don't you force them to be female Danny, not male Danny? Don't give them an option.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. They're leading the marketing with her, so.
Right. Exactly.
I get that, but like, this is literally the first time
Yeah, it is the first time that we've had a female main character for Far Cry, right? But I appreciate the fact that they are leading with her in the marketing.
You could choose in the Montana Far Cry. You could choose, but you never saw your character.
Oh.
Just so it didn't really matter.
So it barely even matters,
Right. I mean, look, if they say this is day one, if they say this is on Game Pass, I'd be fine with that. I doubt it. No, I doubt it.
Maybe eventually.
Eventually, sure, but they've got Ubisoft Plus. They've got Ubisoft Plus that they have to pour out first.
I'm sad they got rid of the VO guy with all those splashes before the trailer. Console launch exclusive. World premiere.
I'm not familiar with this dev. Monomi Park?
Nor am I.
Oh, Slime Rancher. All right.
Oh, okay. I guess this
Yup. Part Goo?
Another game with a very not keep fucking
What is going on?
You are farming slime and ranching.
Yeah, you collect slimes, and then it's just a cute little resource management exploration kind of game.
It's a game that NX must be like.
Missed opportunity to call this Slime Rancher Goo instead of Slime Rancher 2.
I feel like that NX really should have been on the curve with this one before someone else did it. Foam punch.
Welcome back to Shred-ageddon. Here's a new trick. Let's go.
Yeah, immediately breaks his legs.
I guess these guys got tired of waiting for someone to make another
SSX
1080 or SSX.
Or 1080, yeah. I really liked the SSX, the most recent one that came out.
Yeah, I don't think anyone bought it though. That's the problem.
I bought it. I played the shit out of that game. The game was super fun. I would love a tricky remaster, honestly, but
yeah, this doesn't have enough fireworks.
no, yeah, this doesn't have enough dumb attitude about it.
Not enough dumb shit happening around.
Why are my characters not wearing orange Jinkos, and why am I not hearing?
Yeah, why are they all covered up as to protect themselves from the elements? What? Get out of here. Everyone knows you're supposed to be bare-chested, wearing a
Everyone
bikini
knows you're
top.
supposed to be wearing like a crop top and baggy pants. That's how you snowboard. And blasting some tunes from the early 90s.
Can't wait to see all the bevy of customizations. Like hoodie and pants and snowboard, and that's it.
I don't want a snowboard simulator. Get
No,
outta here,
no.
man.
I want dumb snowboard games. Like, give me another SSX. I don't know what that was, but I don't like it.
Yo, this is creepy, man.
Don't like that at all.
This is not the music I would be expecting to hear during a trailer that looks like
I don't.
Is this Eurovision?
What's going on here? Like I said, K-pop soundtrack is not at all what I was.
No, I'm thinking this is like some European pop music.
You know
what I mean? Like, this is like, it sounds like
Jesus
a man like
Christ,
Putin.
I don't like that at all. Atomic Heart?
All right. Well, check it out on Game Pass, Micah. Day one. And report back. Our official Game Pass correspondent. Oh my lord.
Hacker voice, I'm in.
Yeah. Res gameplay, Micah is you can just peeked up. Favorite art style. Micah, did you know Ratchet and Clank has an 8-bit filter you can use in photo mode?
It does?
It does.
I'll have to try it out. See what that beautiful game looks like when it looks like garbage. I'm not mad at this art style. Like, it, you know, it looks good. The lighting is what does it, you know? Like, the lighting makes this look beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, this looks kind of like a de-resed, like, Octopath Traveler in some ways, so.
Yeah.
Hey.
The animation looks really good. But again, this seems like something that I would want to play on my Switch.
It's kind of cyberpunky.
Yeah, I actually kind of I kind of like that.
I would play it.
I would play that on day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Have you seen The Ascent, by the way, Mike? I don't know if they're going to show it during this presentation, but that's going to be a Game Pass game as well. It looks pretty cool.
I have not.
Obsidian.
Oh, this is that Grounded that's been in beta for a little bit.
With crafting, fighting, the bond.
I don't like bugs.
Flying things.
I mean, it's literally Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
Now, to celebrate, we present the Shroom and Doom update. It gives the people what they've been asking for. Like sitting.
What?
No, seriously, a lot
Sitting?
of people want to sit. Pets for when you get sick of your human companions. And of course, mushrooms. But not those kinds. We've also got something that literally no one was asking for. The Brood Mother.
Oh, giant spiders.
This would scare
Nope.
the shit out of my wife.
Nah, I ain't playing this game. I ain't doing it.
You should probably turn on
Like, if my wife was here, she would run out the fucking room.
Arachnophobia safe mode. Still not doing it. I don't give a shit.
Go big.
Like, if you want to go in the doghouse, like, show your wife this trailer. Like,
no,
you might like it.
if I want to go to the courthouse, I'll show her that trailer.
Wow. Oh, beans. Banana.
Bean Nana.
15-player lobbies. Yeah, lobbies are only 10 players right now.
I feel like 10 is enough for
10 is usually enough.
A werewolf style game.
Yeah.
One day. Let's one day.
I'll be we're gonna play this and you're gonna immediately know if I'm the killer because I'm fucking bad, yo. Like
Don't listen to my husband. He says don't play with me. He's just mad because I'm good at lying.
Now here's a game that I would not expect to be shown during an Xbox presentation.
Yeah, this is pretty Japanese.
Like the 3 people in Japan that own Xbox Series X.
An anime character with black hair. Get out of here. What brave new world is this?
This looks like
another anime character with black hair. Get what?
I do not believe this is that.
No, I don't. This is very similar to the Octopath style.
Oh, very much so. I mean, it looks like they pretty much just fucking took it part parcel.
Yes. It's definitely a little more dynamic.
I'm kind of digging it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh, this feels. Is this the sort of pseudo sequel to Suikoden?
You'll have to research more about that.
Jesus.
You got some time to wait, apparently.
Good Lord.
The release schedule on there.
I'm
pretty impressed with the variety of these shows.
Yeah, so the person behind the person who is producing, writing, and directing Eiyuden Chronicle is the same person who produced, wrote, and directed all of the Suikoden titles. So
this is the Ascent Micah, by the way.
Ooh. Well, all right.
Four-player co-op cyberpunk gun Diablo, essentially.
Sounds good to me.
With RPG stuff in it.
All right. All right, Game Pass. Time to start really paying off.
Yeah, but like I said, for us being critical forever of Microsoft just not really having a good variety of their platform, all these like first-party studio games that they're coming out with and exclusive deals that they've signed are a huge improvement for them. I think.
Yeah, man. Like they started off with 3 first-person shooters, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
What would you build?
No, this looks like shit.
It's a medieval.
How would you fight?
Like a sim.
Where would you go? What will you be remembered for?
It ain't Total War Warhammer 3. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It ain't Civ.
I think they're running up against trying. Oh, Age of Empires.
Oh, it's Age of Empires. Alright.
Oh.
Yeah.
We begin by hearing an old, wise-sounding voice. And we see a quiet, peaceful setting. This will make our game seem big and important. Now, something must break the serenity. Will this creature be in the game?
Oh, new favorite.
No. Say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running. These pointless slow-motion shots make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers. That wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of a world, and there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero, but only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have
Oh, it's Outer Worlds. This is an Outer Worlds expansion. I can, yep.
Is the title.
Yep. I was like, I recognized the music before anything happened.
Oh.
Oh. Wow. All right. I'll play the other one. I played the first one. Maybe I should go back and play the DLC. Again, the first Outer Worlds was a game that like I enjoyed, and then like I played it and I was done with it, and I felt really no motivation to like go back and do anything differently. Even though there are different endings and different paths you can choose and whatnot, I really had just zero desire to revisit Outer Worlds after finishing the main story once. So I don't know, hopefully the second one's even better. Again, I enjoyed it. I was just sort of like, okay, I'm done, you know.
This flight simulator.
This sure is Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
Huh. Wasn't Flight Simulator a plot point in Snakes on a Plane?
Was it?
Like they had to land the plane, and Sam Jackson was like, "Is anybody a pilot?" And Kenan Thompson was like, "I know how to fly a plane." He's like, "You do?" He's like, "Yeah, I play Flight Simulator, but I never knew how to land."
I mean, Flight Simulator is a very impressive.
Yeah, it's the racing game of flying games. I mean, it looks pretty.
It looks super pretty.
Is that Yara from Far Cry?
What if they start putting in like video game tie-in of fictional locales into this game? I just having like topographically accurate maps of the world. I'm already in. I don't care what fucking Top Gun bullshit you have to show me here.
Oh, it is Top Gun.
Oh, it is Top Gun. Okay.
It had the bells in the background. I knew from the first note. Come on.
Another movie I
What if it's
have
just
not
what if it's
ever
just
seen.
a top? What if it's just an expansion?
It is just an
That's it.
Okay.
Movie tie-in.
Yeah, I've never seen Top Gun.
Man, we gotta.
Sorry, bros.
Like I said, at least you finally saw fucking RoboCop. Now
I
we
did,
should
I did finally watch RoboCop.
Jeff asks if the Top Gun deal will make it impossible to land, only if it's accurate to previous Top Gun video games. If you can't have Danger Zone on loop while you're flying in Maverick's plane in Flight Simulator, then it's not even worth the free amount of money that you're spending on it.
Oh, it's Forza.
Forza Horizon Rio de Janeiro. Interesting.
These games look great. Am I ever gonna play them?
Let's ride our expensive cars through lots of poor-ass favelas. It really is unfair that Forza decided to make a spin-off series that just takes the largest shit over Need for Speed possible. Like, it's just like, why does Need, like,
it really
doesn't even need to exist? Like, between the games that we're able to come out with every 2 years at a minimum. Like, you guys don't need to be around.
Well, these are the best car commercials ever, right?
Right? Because, like, you always got good music, everything looks fun, they're in exciting locales.
If they had a white Bronco, I'd have been impressed. That would have been all me.
That's
all me Weaver.
That's the expansion.
November 9th.
Hello, I'm Mike Brown,
Hello.
Creative Director at Playground Games, and I can't wait to show you what we've been working on. Horizon is known for fun, freedom, and beauty. This year, the Horizon Festival arrives in beautiful, diverse Mexico.
Oh, Mexico.
This is the largest and most diverse open world ever in a Forza Horizon game. And there is no better car to explore it than the stunning AMG Project One Forza Edition. Rendered in unparalleled detail and with ray tracing in Forza Vista, thanks to the power of the
I mean, like,
Xbox
here's the thing.
Series
This
console.
does just look like a live-action car. Like,
I've invited along
it's
some of the
remarkable
team to help
how
give you
good
a
that
taste
looks
of
these
some of the
days.
amazing content.
I
that's
wonder
waiting
what
for you
parts
in
of
Forza
Mexico
Horizon
will be
5.
included and what parts of
Please
Mexico will
welcome
be.
Bill, Maddie, Sierra, and Don
Yeah,
from
I
the
guarantee you the parts that Rambo went to in that last movie aren't going to be there.
And we also have Abraham with us as well. He's one of the talented actors who will be
Drive your
appearing in the game.
Mercedes around the streets of Juarez, avoiding gunfire across the way.
We begin in the rainforest on an expedition. This is a new campaign mode in
Does
which you
Mexico
set
have
out
rainforest?
on an adventurous journey across Mexico
I'm sure,
to
right?
explore
It's a
new
beautiful,
locations
diverse
and
country.
discover places.
You don't
for the
hear much
festival
about
to
Mexico's
expand.
rainforest.
I'm on the river now. We're getting close.
There you are. How's the expedition going?
What do you think about these? What do you think about these presentations that show you, like,
interacting?
Yeah, yeah. Like, I mean, I know all of this is contrived. Like, I'm aware of it, but when I see things like this, it takes me like, oh, okay, like this is contrived.
Campaign.
I don't know.
It reminds me of, like, so, like, there's that meme of, like this is how a programmer feels when their thing is being tested, and it's like the meme of, like, a split screen with, like, someone being a programmer in one window, and someone's like the little kid's toy that has the shapes cut out in the lid of a bucket, and you have to put each shape in its correct thing. And like the first person they put the square and the square one, and then like the second thing they pick up is like the triangle and they get to put it in the triangle slot, but then realize it also fits in the square slot, so they just throw it in there anyway, and basically all the shapes go. And the square slot programmers, they're like heads in their hands buried. That's what it's.
Everyone else we see here are real players.
These are how players will talk to each other in our game. And then reality sets
right, and then the reality sets in. It's just N-word, N-word, F-word, N-word, F-word. Like, all right, all right. Damn.
Don is already on the move, exploring this idyllic seaside town. This is a recreation of Mexico that is honest, authentic, and filled with love. Speaking of, hold up, Don.
Oh, hey, what's up?
If I lived in like a poorer Mexican neighborhood, I feel like I'd be really upset about people driving their high-end sports cars.
Yeah, when I'm literally riding around in a golf cart. Like, what the? Come on, man.
We've lovingly recreated these small little villages, and now you can burn out in the middle of them.
Right, now you can, you can live out your fantasies of being a rich foreigner, just creating nothing but problems in this local community.
Chris makes a good point. Where are the people? There should be kids definitely playing football in the street. You run them over, all of a sudden, like, blood splatters all over your screen. You're like, oh no!
In the
You
distance,
just lost
we can
200
just
points.
about make
Lost
out
your
I've
rate.
been-
Flyer.
Let's take a
I got a
closer look.
lot of splatter on my windshield these days.
Guanajuato is one of the most
Because
beautiful
when you hit a
cities anywhere in
cicada,
the
they
world.
explode.
It's a
Yes.
colorful, undulating city.
And God help you
full
if
of
you try to clean those
vibrant
bug guts
architecture.
off.
It
Yeah,
even
you
has a
can't even
sprawling
clean it off immediately. It's just
No.
like, nope, here it is.
streets. And as well as looking good, it plays great too. As we see here, as Don is challenged in Horizon's open world battle royale, The Eliminator. While Don tries to win that,
I'm
race,
sorry?
Battle
the
Royale
rest of
game
our
in a game that
players are
doesn't have,
still
like,
out
that's
A
not
exploring
battle
this diverse
royale
open world.
in
Let's
Forza?
head north to the canyon. The Horizon series is known for its uplifting beauty. And using our unique HDR camera
this
rig,
in-game?
we captured 24-hour shoots of real Mexican sky.
Or is this
at
like the
12K
footage that they
resolution.
captured?
And thanks to the
This
Xbox
is
Series
what
consoles,
they captured,
these
I think.
Are you
photorealistic
sure?
styles result in
I don't know.
lifelike
I'm
lighting that
yeah, I
dynamically
no, I
changes
guess that's
every
in
frame.
I
engine.
guess not,
That's
yeah.
stunning.
Feel like you're really there.
Realer than real.
Here's Maddie again. She's joined by Abraham and some other members of the team. Our players are using Forza Link, the new
Again,
AI
even this
assistant
isn't realistic because,
that
like, whenever I do like
intelligently
these
controls
quick
the status
commands in
of
games
you
like
and the
this, like
people
when I'm
you meet
trying to
online,
fucking
and then
race,
helps
I'm
you
like,
link
how the
up
fuck
and
do I
play
do this
together.
again? Then inevitably, like, I stop racing well because I have to figure
We'll
out how
now
to
head deep
navigate
into
the
the rainforest and
chat
rejoin
menu.
Bill and the rest of our players. Here we see our new volumetric lighting system, filling the scene with God rays as the sunlight dapples through the dense rainforest.
God rays? Is that what they're called?
God ray tracing.
God rays? Jesus.
So it intelligently prompts Sierra to invite
If there's
Bill.
ever fucking
Bill
any
accepts,
any
and they're
video game
seamlessly
ass
linked
developer
together
term
with
that's
their
ever been
GPS route set. With that
contrived
Horizon
is
Arcade
God.
minigame starting soon, all of our players are coming together. This
Of
minigame
course
is
you can
called
fucking
Pinata
drive
Pop.
through pinatas.
Signaled
Get the
by
fuck out of
Horizon
here.
cargo plane
Yeah,
dropping
that's
a
kind of
payload
racist.
of
Like, come on, man. Like, come on,
Gotta catch
yo.
up to you guys.
It is Fortnite.
Our players now have to work together to find and pop as many as they can.
Okay, go up here to the
What
left.
have they been? Oh,
There's
God.
loads along the main road. Here I go.
I'll take a look through the bushes here.
There's some between the houses.
They're all the Viva pinatas.
Are they really?
Yeah, yeah.
We're going over to the stadium because I have one more thing to show you. This is Events Lab, the incredible new toolset that allows you to create your own races, game modes, and gameplay
Right, that's kinda
experiences.
cool. Yeah, it's
Customize
fun.
everything, right down to the fundamental rules.
What if
of
Mario
the game.
Kart that you can make your own?
Yeah, that's fun.
What if Rocket League, but
Why are they prominently featuring the Ford Bronco?
Yeah, somebody, somebody's kicked out some money.
but of all cars,
Right, the Bronco.
like Ford has a new truck that they just debuted last week that they could have product placed here, but they're like, you know what? No, we want you to
Thank you
show
so
off the
much. I'll
Ford
see you all in
Bronco,
Mexico later
a
this
vehicle
year.
known for the most infamous reason possible.
Team Xbox is on a mission to bring the joy and community of gaming to everyone on the planet. That's why you, the gamer, are at the
Phil
center
Spencer.
of everything we do. Today, we showed you 30 games. 27 of them will be available on Xbox Game Pass. Now, to the end of the year, you can look forward to back-to-back monthly releases landing day one on Game Pass, led by 5 new titles from Xbox Game Studios, as well as highly anticipated games like Back 4 Blood, 12 Minutes, and The Ascent. And as we
Yeah, I
look
wanna play
ahead
The
to
Ascent.
next year, I'm
And 12
inspired by the creativity of Bethesda and Xbox Game Studios. We showed you the highly anticipated RPG Starfield coming exclusively to Xbox. But we also have some of the industry's best RPG storytellers working on Avowed, Fable, The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 76, The Outer Worlds 2, and Elder Scrolls 6. We unveiled the
You gonna
stunning
show me Elder
multiplayer
Scrolls
mode
6?
for the world's most beloved shooter in Halo Infinite, adding to the roster
I don't know.
of
We
iconic
are
Xbox
poised for a
shooters
one more thing style.
alongside Wolfenstein,
Yeah, this-
Yeah,
Gears
it's
of
like
War,
another
Perfect
10
Dark,
minutes left, right?
and Doom.
Well, scheduled,
We
but that is
premiered the
Scheduled,
most
yeah.
epic
Yeah.
open-world racing game, Forza Horizon 5, bringing you a
I have no idea
vibrant
what it
and
could be, though.
authentic depiction of Mexico and
I feel
a game
like
built from the ground
Elder Scrolls
up
6
for
would be
next gen.
the biggest
While
thing
the
they
team
could
at
show
Turn
us.
10 is hard at work on the next Forza Motorsport. our growing family of 23 studios is devoted to advancing the medium we all love. Xbox has been here for 20 years, and that's because of you. Our team strives to make Xbox a place where you'll find the greatest games, the most dedicated developers, and the most passionate community. Together, we all make Xbox the best place to play. Before I go, there's one more thing. Take a look at this brand new original game from the Arcane team at Bethesda, the studio that created Prey and Dishonored. Arcane created something new for them, an open world immersive shooter that you can play alone or with your friends. And like Starfield, this game will be an Xbox exclusive.
And PC.
I didn't realize Arcane was big enough that they're able to be working on like two
multiple
major games simultaneously. Yeah. Oh, then again, they do have
Awesome. So they've got split folks, right?
They do, because they have the studio in France as well.
25 centimeters, dramatically elongated. Go on, make yourself useful.
So, that was fun, right?
That's your cue, mate.
Sleep tight.
You know what this reminds me of? My time in the Himalayas.
Ready's later, Dad.
You think they can't kill you anytime they want?
Hey, asshole!
Vampires.
How do we always get into this?
This feels gay.
What?
In the field in Redfall, Massachusetts. Behind me, we are witnessing clear signs.
I mean, it's checking off the diversity boxes.
Hey!
Really hope the video was worth it.
Everybody, fall back! People need to know what happened. Layla, with me. Get me on the roof now.
Thank you, Layla. You're the best.
So this screams hero shooter, right?
We've got like superheroes versus vampires. Is that what we're
Yeah.
doing here?
Where's the other one? Where'd it go?
Masquerade developers can be pissed.
Taste this, cabrona!
What a way to go.
Jacob, there's something.
So I'm guessing you play as these, or one group plays as the millennials, and the other group of players plays as the vampires.
Millennials versus vampires.
That, you know what? That better be the name of it now.
Don't touch me!
Look! A new one!
Primo, venate! Go, go!
I think there's vampire in this.
Really? What does it taste like? Be specific.
Like blood and death.
on strawberry.
Sun's coming up. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
Sure thing, Edgar Allan Bro.
That's a good one.
Do you think things will ever go
Edgar
back to normal?
Allan Bro.
Would you want to go back
Great.
to normal?
Not if I still have to pay my student loans.
All right, I'm not into it, but
there are going to be lots of people that are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to see some actual gameplay first.
Yes. All right, and then they're wrapping up. So I'm pretty impressed, I gotta say. Like I said, it is definitely the best Xbox stream that I can recall.
It's been the best one in a few years.
Of having something for a wide variety.
Yeah, for literally everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't lying with that credit right there. The biggest, most diverse games lineup in Xbox history. Yeah, it is. And there's a lot of stuff here that I'm into. We're having fun with the snarky comments, but I'm genuinely impressed with most of what I saw.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it really was a solid lineup top to bottom. Like we got some good RPGs coming out. I mean, Outer Worlds 2 was a bit of a surprise. I'm looking forward to seeing more of what that is. I don't know that Redfall being their one more things necessarily ending on the strongest note, but I'm looking forward to seeing more of what the gameplay looks like there, and we now have a date for Starfield, so see you next year.
The thing they did though is that they have made Game Pass an amazing fucking there are people that are out there that if you play on PC and you don't have a Game Pass subscription, you're probably gonna buy it because there's enough stuff that you don't have to be super into as long as you're just curious to make it worth your while. And that's a huge thing. And then there's a lot of people who again might buy an Xbox One X. I'm one of them, and literally all I will buy for it is Game Pass. All I will do is pay my $15 a month.
That's how much it is,
and I'll be fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's $15 for
live
PC and Xbox, but
yeah,
whatever, man.
Yeah, it's like I said, it was a solid presentation. I'm walking away pretty impressed from it. So yeah, like I said, I think
good for them.
Good from us.
Yeah, I thought that was a really solid presentation. I don't think they did anything to set expectations too high on anything either, which is important.
And yet the Xbox refrigerator does actually exist.
Wow.
Shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. That doesn't make me appreciate the design of the console.
No,
that it looks like a fucking appliance.
I appreciate them leaning into it.
I mean, I appreciate that they leaned into it. I still don't like the look of that console. And for me, ultimately, this was more of a game showcase. There isn't anything here that makes me specifically want to buy an Xbox because I have a good gaming PC. Now, given the amount of games that are day one on Game Pass, that might make me get Game Pass because there might be enough there that for $15 a month, I would just want to get Game Pass rather than buy all these games individually,
Okay.
So, and I'm sure that's what they're counting on for the PC gamers. Because I think, really, unless you're huge into Halo, there's nothing shown there that's a true Xbox console exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see.
So, any parting thoughts before we wrap up our stream?
No, it's just a really good showing. really good mix of games. And yeah, like if you don't have Xbox Game Pass, like now is the time. Like literally now is the time to get it. So I look forward to at least trying it, broadening my horizons. You know what I mean? Because it games are expensive. You know what I mean? And I don't want to risk getting something that I'm not going to like. Those days are over.
That's fair. And like I said, Microsoft's giving you the best way to do that right now is by essentially trying stuff before committing to it. So, and even when you commit to it, you still don't have to pay in most cases unless it leaves Game Pass, which
unless it leaves Game Pass
is not going to. So, pretty cool, very cool. So, well, that's it for our Microsoft stream today. If you guys watched it live, thank you. If you're watching it later on YouTube, we'll have more from E3. We don't know exactly what, but all you need to do is keep your eyes tuned to Discord for that. So again, that's densepixels.com/fans. If you're not in Discord, you can join that as well. And keep your eyes out for more to come from E3 2021. And of course, we'll be talking all about E3 on the podcast this week. For Carrie and Micah, thank you guys very much for watching and listening. We'll see you all the next time.
Yeah.
See ya.
You're watching the Dense Pixels YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button while you're here and make sure you check out our weekly podcast where we discuss the latest gaming news and our impressions on what games we've been playing.